Breaking news from federal court about the BOI and the Corporate Transparency Act. I know nobody wants to hear about this, but the court just dropped a nice Christmas present if you're the government. So today, the Fifth Circuit granted the government's request for a stay of the nationwide injunction. So right now, the BOI reports that have not been filed, but if they're due, they must be filed. Following that order, the plaintiff's opposition filed a government stay and the government reply. The court denied the government's request. Then the government has asked the Fifth Circuit for a stay pending appeal. What that would do is says that while it's pending, you still have to follow the requirements and submit your CTA. The government is asking for a decision on this by December 27th. So theoretically, they could rule in that favor, and then you would still have 3 to 4 days to file your end-of-year BOI reports. All right, the hits just keep coming. I need to update this video that I literally recorded moments ago, but they have extended the deadline from January 1st until January 13th. Now, FinCen is a complete cluster. They have not done this well. I think this is a dumb law to begin with, but you can see I'm on the official FinCen BOI website, and when we go to this link here, file a report, the link is dead, and they didn't really crash the system. It's just a bad link. At the end of the day, this is mass confusion. And so my advice, again, despite all of this legal posturing, is don't file. And I guess I'll have it on record without attorney-client privilege. You don't have that, but I'm not going to be filing for anything until this is finalized or until this goes to the Supreme Court. We are not going to get a decision on BOI. So stay tuned for all these updates, and we'll see you next time. Let's take a look at that order. This was just handed down. We have the background here, legal standard. So we understand the balance of equities in favor of granting the stay. Analysis on the merits. The government wants the court to think that it might not be 51% in favor of the plaintiffs, and even if it is in favor of the plaintiffs, that it should be limited, the stay should just be limited to those named parties and not a nationwide ban. It disrupts FinCen's implementation. I get it. They probably have a lot of enforcement actions set up for January 1st of 2025. Again, they talk about the equities, they talk about the anti-money laundering, but I think at the end of the day, it doesn't impact the constitutionality. Order that the defendant's motion to stay the preliminary injunction is denied.